It is time for Andy's back to school haircut, which is why he's legged it. Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. Today's vlog is one of the most long awaited and weirdly most requested ones. We've had like 10 people over the last couple of weeks going, Andy really needs a haircut. His hair's not that long. I mean, you see people with longer hair than hair, he might just like having long hair. But it turns out, yeah, Anna's saying he likes to flap his hair. It turns out the people who were saying, I don't know why I'm leaning on the wall, turns out the people who were requesting a haircut were right though. It is time for Andy's back to school haircut, which is why he's legged it. He's nowhere to be seen. He's upstairs somewhere hiding because he knows today is haircut day. In actual fact, yesterday was supposed to be haircut day, but because we had 2 videos from when we were down in London for Legoland and the London Eye, we gave him a day off because we all had a bit of a day off from vlogging yesterday. Well, I sat outside and stacked up some Football Manager videos ready for when we were away in Belgium next week. So yeah, we were disgusting monsters yesterday. We couldn't vlog yesterday. Just me below the waist, gym jams all day, lovely stuff. But it's hilly abuse I have to deal with. But we are going to go and find Andy, find the hair clippers, and get his haircut. Now, if you remember, the last time he had his haircut, it was actually reasonably stress-free. He doesn't like it, but he just accepts it's something that needs to be done and lets Anna get on with it. So I don't think it's going to be the huge ordeal it has been in the past. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this is going to be yet another example of the progress that he's made over the last couple of years. And I think he'll probably just sit there and have his hair cut. And then we'll figure out... Yeah, we'll figure something else out for the rest of the vlog. Right, Dave, clippers have been...
haircuts now, come on!
Utterly oblivious to me filming. Right, hair clippers. What grade are we going for? Number 2. Let me see that. Dave? Do you want number 2 all over? Yeah?
Then take trousers.
And then we've got this.
Then trousers.
No, trousers on.
Trousers off.
Trousers stay on, Andy.
Trousers stay on.
Right, put your t-shirt back on then. You have to be covered up. It's rude. Right, let's have a look at you for your before shot. There we have Andy's before. Smile at me. There you go.
I need that, please.
He's just having a bit of explore of it, isn't he?
Totally need to poo.
No, you can have your haircut first.
Right, hurry up.
Not a single chance is he actually going to go and have a poo. He's just thinking of all the things he can use to delay the process. So, round 2. You're exploring it. No, not in your mouth. Dave recognises that noise as well, because you also have a number 2 all over, I believe.
No, shut the door.
Hey, I'll shut the door, I'll shut the door.
Any excuse.
Right, stand up.
Literally any excuse to get out of that chair and delay this.
I'm going to Andy's eyes.
Move your hand.
For Andy's eyes?
You want it for Andy's eyes?
In PlayStation 4.
What, you want me to put Andy's eyes on the TV?
No, he wants flour.
Oh, he wants to film it. Okay.
PlayStation 4.
I'm sure we can do that if you come and sit back.
So you can do that after your haircut?
And then pink flour and white flour.
Have you got flour on PlayStation 4? Well, there you go then. Problem solved. Flour's a game we used to play on PS3 years ago.
The PS4 game.
Yeah, you can play it on PS4 now, yeah. They've brought it out there.
Yeah, you can do it through Andy's eyes.
Windmill.
Yes, you can film the windmill. If that's what it takes, then that's a small little bargain, I think.
It used to be Madden. Or FIFA.
What, you used to have to let him play Madden to...
But it's not allowed on my PlayStation when he was little. But doing his hair at home because the barbers refused to do it.
What, you'd let him play Madden while you were doing it or afterwards?
No, while.
Oh, okay.
It'd take like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I've had the police knock on my door before.
I can believe that. I remember the days not so long ago, probably only like 3 haircuts ago, where I wouldn't be able to film it because I would be sort of sat down on the floor with my arms and my legs wrapped around him, holding him in place while Anna's kind of pinning us both down from above and cutting his hair, and it was literally a case of we had to force him. So this believe it or not, even though he's not really cooperating, is massive progress to where we were 2 years ago.
Oh, Mum.
Last one.
We've got to do both. Come on, I know. I know you get itchy. If you keep it on you, won't it be itchy so
If you
much?
kept your t-shirt on, it wouldn't get as itchy.
Hold that there, look.
At the end.
No, you've got to have it done evenly, Andy, or you'll look silly.
If you move your fingers, baby, I can get this bit here. Look up. Oh, that's it.
I'm going to finish.
We're nearly done. A few more
Yeah,
minutes.
it's nearly there.
One more minute.
A few more minutes, Andy.
1 more minute, Andy.
Andrew.
Round the ears is the worst bit, isn't it?
Knit down.
You want to stand?
Come on.
Thing is, you're taller than Mummy now.
One ear, and then we're done. Oh, careful. Oh, right, that's one careful.
There you go.
No, that's not an ear, is it? That's very front bit, because... Right, come over here. Andy, come on.
Dave, I thought you were sitting over here with me. Come on, you come away from all that.
Want one more bit? You gotta stay very still and not move.
There we go.
Right, stay extra still, but do your ear, okay?
And I finished.
Get your head up a little bit. Oh, you are a good boy. Oh, thank you for helping. That's a good boy. That's a keep it down. That's a good boy.
And there we go.
Come on, we're nearly done. Let's go over it one more time just to make sure everything is out. Put your head right down then. That's it.
3, 4, 5. That's it.
What if you don't have to tell him how many times?
The end.
Yeah, I think on previous videos we've had him counting.
Are you going to count in French for me?
No.
Right, look at Maria, I need to check. Put that, leave that here down. Leave that one down. Can you hold this one down for me?
Last one.
Good boy,
I wonder
that's-
how many more times you'll do this without having to go over his face at the same time. Number one, all that's what my dad has, number one all over, including his face.
Right, just that front bit and then we're done. Front bit, this bit. Because you're very blonde. So
There we go.
You've got...
Where is he blonde?
Where the sun's got him, I can't see it, these bits here.
Ah, okay.
Right, look at me.
That looks very smart, Andy.
Come here, sit down.
We did it.
Yes, we've nearly done it. At one side. Just stay very still. Very still. Very still.
And we're done.
So look.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there we done.
Andy,
There we done.
you've got to-
And I have enjoyed this vlog now.
Yeah.
Turn off.
Look at mummy. Look at mummy.
I'm not sure if he was telling me or Anna to turn off, but to be on the safe side, I'll stop filming him. Let's have a look at the after. Smile. Not in the mood for smiling. It looks very smart, Andy.
Do you want a bath?
Much better than before.
And then flour.
Sweet.
Am I dealing with all this? That is a lot of Andy on the floor. So just a couple of Andy haircut FAQs as well, because we always get the same sort of stuff come up. We cut his hair, we don't take him to the barbers, because we tried to take him to barbers as recently as like a couple of years ago, and every time we've ever tried to take him to a barber's to get his hair cut, we've been asked to leave before they've even started, because he'll start refusing to get in the seat. You saw how difficult it was to get him to sit down and get started, and just barbers decide they don't want to risk it. They don't want to risk hurting him. They don't want to risk it going wrong. So we've never actually been able to get into a barber without being asked to leave. We have looked to see if there's any barbers local to us who specialise in autistic kids. We've not been able to find any. If anyone knows of any in the Peterborough area, please let us know. Yes, we've seen the video that went around YouTube 8 months or so ago on the BBC YouTube channel. I'll try and remember to link to it down below, of the fantastic hairdresser who specialises in autistic children, but she's way down South Bristol way, I think. So Bristol's a long way to go to get his hair cut when we can just do it ourselves. And the other big question we always get asked is some kind of variation of, oh, that's a bit short, or there's no style to that, and that kind of thing. And the honest answer to all that is Anna's not a hairdresser. Anna has learnt how to shave his head over the years through trial and error. As you saw, he doesn't care what his hair looks like. When it was long, he wouldn't let us brush it, would always try and refuse to have it washed even. He doesn't care what his hair looks like. It literally is a hygiene and convenience factor. It gets a little bit longer, so we shave it off. The shorter it is, the longer it will take to grow back. He hates having it washed, so the shorter it is, the less often he has to have it washed, the less time it takes to get it washed. If it gets super long, it will start to get food and stuff like that in it. So it's nothing to do with style. He doesn't care what his hair looks like. We don't care what his hair looks like. It is just a hygiene thing because he doesn't like having it washed or cut. So we leave a long time between haircuts, do it as short as we can do it. And yeah, that's why it looks like that. But I mean, I think he looked quite smart with it like that. I think it would actually suit him as if he ever got to the point where he didn't mind having his hair cut. I think having a number 1, number 2 all over as a regular thing would actually suit him. It seems to suit his head shape. But yeah, I think they're the usual questions that come up. Oh, and the other one would be why were we using that disgusting torn up old towel? And the answer to that is because it's a disgusting torn up old towel. Why would we use a good towel for a haircut? We'll just use an old one that just lives in the top of the airing cupboard and comes out when haircuts and things happen. That makes it. We're not going to use a fancy towel just because it's on YouTube. We're not that up ourselves yet. If we ever start using a fancy towel, that's when you know our heads are gone. Well, bath has been had, hair is gone, and now he's filming. What are you playing? You're doing flour for through Andy's eyes.
At one video.
Yeah, you can do it as one video. Just don't record for an hour this time. He's got a habit at the moment of recording loads and loads of footage and expecting it all to go in a video. Maybe the Skegness one will be out by the time you see this video, but he recorded over an hour of footage in Skegness.
Oh, we did was set in the bin.
Yeah, but I've still got to watch it all just in case, because you never know what's going to have been in the background of it. It's literally an hour of him playing the 2p machine, but
that's what
I don't know what could have. I wasn't even there, so I really don't know what could be in the background of that. So I've got to sit and watch it all and listen to it all.
What are you doing, Andy?
Why am I not focusing?
Do you like the music?
Yes,
There we go. So this is going to be him for a little while now. Well, as usual, whenever anything that Andy doesn't want to do happens, he has now disappeared off upstairs. He did play Flower on the PS4 for about an hour, but then when we wanted to have our dinner, we turned it off because we didn't want him dancing around and screaming around us while we were having our dinner. And since then he's pretty much immediately gone to bed, would you say? Oh, he's had his fish fingers, and then I think he probably is in bed now. But before we end today's vlog, I do have something exceptional to show you. It's another little package from our friends at Big Potato Games. I don't know if you can see on the front there. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it over the top of the screen so you can properly see it. I haven't even opened this yet, but it's the new game, What Came First. I've already seen this on Instagram with a couple of other people who've been sent it, and the best thing is that it's got the custom thing on the front, and I genuinely don't know the answer. Anna, what do you think came first, Kevin Chapman or Pac-Man?
Kevin.
I think Pac-Man came first. I was born in 1982. I think Pac-Man was prior to 1982. But apparently, if we open the package, we find out. So I need to carefully open this because Anna wants to save the souvenir packaging. Nail clippers. The knife is outside, so I'll use nail clippers. There we have what came first. We'll have a look at that in a second, and hopefully we have the answer. I was right. The answer is Pac-Man. Oh, it's an actual card. Oh my word, that is so cool. And the answer is Pac-Man. Pac-Man started hoovering up little white pills in May 1980. Kevin Chapman didn't enter the game until 1982. Now you know how to play our oldest wins party game. What came first? From mayo versus ketchup to Bruce Lee versus KFC, teams must gamble their chips on whichever side they think appeared on the planet first. Get it right to win, moves around the board, get it wrong and you'll be heading backwards in a hurry. Happy gaming from Big Potato. But that is absolutely going on the wall because that is so cool. And here we have the game itself. Now I suggest this is something that we'll play in our next games night. Anna's desperate to come and have a go now, but I think we'll probably save it because it just looks super awesome. But you can play it 2-player, so we might, you might be about to see us cut to us midway through a game. But if we have a little look inside, I need to make sure I don't open it too much before I've taken my Instagram pictures of it, because it's so cool. I can't get into it. One moment. Well, I still haven't even managed to get the seal off, and Andy has resurfaced from upstairs, so I think we'll save this game for another day. I do need to find somewhere to go and hang up my super stylish custom card, but I think we are going to wrap things up because we're not going to play it with Andy around because he'll probably find it boring because it's not really something he's going to get involved in. So we'll put that to one side, wait until we've got an opportunity to play it with the girls and wrap things up there. I know this has probably been quite a short vlog today, but I think we can get away with a short vlog. We've done some really super long vlogs in recent days, and there's obviously going to be some really cool ones coming up in Belgium in the coming days as well. So let us off for a short one. It's bookmarked and sandwiched by awesome stuff either side of it. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. Thank you very much for watching.
We did it.
Thank you. Where's your hair?
There we are.
Yeah.
That's it.